Can you believe that the handsome young man before your eyes is actually being portrayed by a girl with an impressive bust? Even her own sister, Zhu Zhu, couldn't recognize her. What exactly happened? Earlier, after investigating the abandoned hospital, the male lead privately sought out Xinxin. He sensed that she wanted to try cosplay but felt too shy to admit it in front of her sister. Noticing Xinxin's confused expression, he started to think he might have misunderstood and was about to leave. But then, gathering her courage, Xinxin confessed there was a character she really wanted to cosplay. Just as Misa had observed, Xinxin admitted feeling envious watching her sister cosplay. However, she felt she was completely different from that character's type. What if her sister found her attempt at cosplay displeasing? What if she ended up being disliked? Hearing this, the male lead decided to share his honest perspective. He told her that cosplay's true charm lies in becoming whoever you wish to be. If she had even the slightest desire to try it, she should go for it, and he promised to help. Relieved by his words, Xinxin opened up and revealed the male character she wanted to portray, one whose personality reminded her a lot of her sister. She truly was a siscon at heart. Still, she asked the male lead to keep it a secret until the day of their joint stage appearance. Since it was her first time, she felt incredibly shy. Before that, though, Xinxin brought up two practical issues. First, she felt she was too heavy and many costumes wouldn't fit. Second, she didn't have much money. Well, that complicated things. Now he'd have to contribute both effort and funds. Even so, the male lead firmly agreed to help. Starting with the outfit, he noticed the anime character's clothes resembled his school uniform, so he let Xinxin try his on. While waiting outside, his mind wandered, imagining how Misa would look wearing his clothes. Soon, Xinxin came out after changing, but the moment she opened the door, he was stunned. She was holding her breath, struggling to keep the uniform fastened. In the end, the truth couldn't be hidden. A button shot off like a bullet, grazing his cheek. Still, for someone as resourceful as the male lead, this was no major hurdle. The length and overall fit of the clothes were fine. The real challenge was dealing with her chest. He suggested using a chest wrap, and they gave it a try. But faced with the Mount Everest of the situation, ordinary methods fell short. Left with no choice, he went online and found a solution. A specially designed compression undershirt that could adjust bust size, and luckily, they had Xinxin's size at an affordable price. Where there's a will, there's a way. The clothing issue was perfectly resolved. Next came the wig. Before buying one, he needed to measure her head circumference, but another unexpected mishap occurred. The next day, he brought the wig, and it was time for makeup. With careful budgeting, the male lead managed all the cosmetics and props cost-effectively. Xinxin was both incredibly nervous and a little excited. It was her first time wearing makeup. Like an experienced pro, the male lead skillfully picked up the tape. Thanks to his past experience helping Misa, he finished the makeup quickly. And just like that, Xinxin transformed from a busty beauty into a dashing young man. When Zhu Zhu and Misa saw her, they were completely captivated, turning into instant fans. Zhu Zhu felt immensely proud of her little sister. Overwhelmed with emotion, Xinxin could no longer hold back. Tears began to stream down her face. Wanting to preserve this beautiful moment, Misa grabbed her phone and started snapping photos like crazy.